I know I'm looking a little funny. I'm tired. That's one. I'm tired. Okay. Get into it. I'm tired. I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find. Uh. Oh, here I go. Okay. Here I go. Here I go. Hey y'all. Come on through. Come on in. I might start talking crazy because I'm sleepy. But come on in. Come on in, peoples. Come on in. This is good right here. Hey, y'all. Hey, Jeanette, that's my girl. Hey, Nick, my other girl. Come on in, y'all. We got something to talk about. I just got finished. Did y'all watch Love and Hip Hop Miami? And did y'all see Trina with them 1995 super crimps waterfall in her hair? Yeah. I might be looking funny because I'm tired, y'all, for real. But I said I was going live, so I'm going live. But I'm tired. I look tired, too. But I'm going live. What is it? I ain't got to do nothing. Anyway, y'all, we talking about... I'm waiting for some more people to come in, but the topic is interracial dating. And would you date outside of your race? Have you dated outside of your race? I didn't, but I just watched it. You just watched P-Valley? Okay. Why you just not watching P-Valley, girl, today? What's today? Monday? Girl. P-Valley doing too much. Did y'all see in my comments the guy, I'm assuming he was a gay guy, who had a lot of comments for me about why I don't want to see two men having sex? He went toe to toe for me with me for a while. Okay, friend. Good. Okay, you look good despite. Yeah, I'm tired, child. I'm tired, Rosa. I'm tired. I'm tired, y'all. My wig tired. We just tired. Nick, you seen it? Okay. So listen. My question is, Rosa, hey Mo in here, is would you date? Have you dated outside of your race? So I'm gonna start with me. I have never. I've had a lot of friends who have dated outside of their race, mostly white men. I think they were all white men, right? And I can't date outside of my race because I love black men and I'm pro-black. Hey, Janika. We're talking about would you date outside of your race? Have you dated outside of your race? And if you have, what has been your experience? I have not, and it's because I'm not interested in no other man but a black man. That's it, right? Now, I have friends who have dated, white men, and they all say the same thing, that they're very nice, they're very gentlemanly, they're very caring, they're very, very everything, right? Everything we want a man to be. They're just white, or whatever the color was, right? I just can't do that. I've never dated outside my race and will never. I love me. Me too. I married a man whose mother is black and father is Caucasian. Okay. All right. So you married a mixed man. Now, Rosa, question to you is, hey, Mommy Bear, I don't think anybody gets notifications. I dated a Latino and that made me stuck with my black men. They are too clingy. The Latinos are too clingy? Someone just told me that the other day. Oh, they are, huh? Now, was he clingy or was he controlling clingy? I'm scared of somebody trying to control me. But I have a lot of friends who have, not a lot, but I've had a few friends who have dated outside their race, and they all say the same thing about them. The problem with that logic is they, not all, but a lot don't think the same about black women, which is why there's so many of us single. Me either. I don't get notified either. I'm sorry, Janika. So, Jeanette, you say the problem with that logic is that, with what logic? That they not all think the same about black women, which is why there's so many of us single. Oh, the black men don't think that about us. No, they don't. They don't. But I have a story to tell when some more people get in about one of my friends who dated a white. Well, he wasn't white. He was another nationality. Latina, right? But for me, I'm just not attracted to him. And, if I was attracted to him, I would date. I'm just not attracted to him. Mo says she's befriended a Colombian man. Mo, okay. Do you want to tell your experience was like? Or would you like me to tell the experience? Thus far. No, I can't tell. Mo has to tell. Mo has to tell. Like, I have had several friends who've dated, and they all say the same thing. Like I said, that they're nice and they're gentlemanly and they're compassionate and all of that stuff. So for me, it's you want me to tell it, Mo? I blurted that out. I didn't mean to blurt that out. I really didn't mean to blurt that out. I blurted that out. I didn't mean to blurt that out because it was supposed to be anonymous. So my friend went on a date with a Colombian man. I didn't. I really didn't. And he was very nice, and the first part of the date, she was having the time of her life. She texted me and said she was having an amazing time, right? Then he became too clingy, which is what you just said. I have dated white men, Spanish men too, like Puerto Rican. I'm not attracted to white men either. There's nothing there for me, sorry, but to each his own. Yeah, it's each his own. But he became clingy. And he wanted to swoop her off her feet and take her away after the first date. He was ready to commit after the first date. Told her she didn't have to work, she didn't have to do anything. Just be with me. As long as I'm attracted to him, he must be fine as hell, though. Yeah, he did. He's just be with me. Now, some women would say, "Oh yeah, honey, yes," but you have to get to know somebody. I don't care what color they is, right? And to me, I associate clinginess, and I could be wrong, but I associate clinginess with control at some point. It will turn into an obsession, right? And when it turns into an obsession, then it will turn into control, right? That's where I'm at with that. And that don't always have to be true. It has just been my experience with black men, right? I think, what I want to know is, like, when I see stars, or when I see black women, period, and they've been with black men and then they're with a white man, was it love, or was it, I'm just tired of these Negroes? Like, what made you say, I ain't looking that way no more, I'm looking over this way? That's what I be wanting to know. Like, you just didn't, and what attracted you? Like, I just couldn't, for me, I'm just not attracted to them. I don't care how good they look. I could probably talk to you, but you couldn't touch me, so that wouldn't work, because you can't touch me, right? Yeah, you can't touch me. So it wouldn't work for me. It wouldn't work for me. But I've had a lot of friends who have been treated very well by men from different cultures. Very well, right? Yeah, very well. It's the money. It's the money. Okay. Most say it's the money. And for my friends, that was the case as well. I don't know anybody that's dated one and fell in love and lived happily ever after. I don't know that story. But when I see stars like Serena Williams, who else? Eve, Manetta Shaw, who else? Jackie, what's the girl name? Janet Jackson. When I see people who have, I wonder, like, you just threw with black men. Because if you marry them, that's final, right? So I don't know if I could. So for me, let's just say I like white men. I don't know if I could marry one and just, like, I'm not going to never have a black man again. No, I don't know. I couldn't do that. At a time, I would not entertain. But now, with so many of the playing games, they're leaving me. I know, Jeanette, and that's what a lot of my friends are saying. A lot of my friends are saying that. Like, these dudes is playing too much. They're not serious. They're not treating women right. I get all that. I know it. We need to have some type of summit with these black men. Like, what we gonna do? Now, my friend told me she was out on a date, with a man of another culture, and was holding hands and being proud and everything, stepping high, right? Until she encountered a black man, two black men, Tyrone and James. That's what I'm gonna call them, Tyrone and James. And she said Tyrone looked at her, stopped with his eyes, looked at her, did a 360, didn't say nothing, but the eyes said, "What are you doing?" And she was convicted by Tyrone because she was with the man that was not a black man. Right? Now tell me, yeah, Tyrone, that's what we call him. Now tell me, for me, let me talk about me. When I see a black man with a white woman, I look at him. I don't try to look at him in a funny kind of way, but I look at him, and I don't like to see that. Now, when I lived in Charlotte, that's true, Jeanette. When I was in Charlotte, if I went to the store 3 times, I would see 3 interracial couples. I would see black men with white women all day long. It got on my nerves. I have to be honest. It got on my nerves, right? And they wouldn't even speak. Now here, men will speak, right? Those men where I live did not speak. But if I went to the store 3 times, every time I went, I would see an interracial couple. And always be black men with white women. So that made me think, well, black men don't like us. They do, Nick. They do. Most of her soul ran out the restaurant. See, she got convicted. She got convicted by Tyrone. Tyrone gave her a look. He didn't say anything disrespectful out of the way, but he gave her a look. Like, and I can't cuss, but y'all fill in the blanks. What the are you doing, sister? The look that he gave to her convicted her, right? But like I said, when I see it, it just, no, I don't want to use such a harsh word on the live, but it sort of disgusts me because it makes me think that black men think that we are not good enough. When I know your mama black, your grandmama black, and your sister black with her bald head self, right? Rosa, I don't ever feel that I would never want a black man. My ex-husband did a serious chase because he looks white. He wore me down and then brought out the real him. Okay. But Tyrone probably will be the same one, take you through something. That's right. That's right. He would be the same one. You're right about that. You're right about that. We've talked about that at length, because we wanted Tyrone to grab my friend and say, "Come on, sister, come with me." You know what I'm saying? But, like I told y'all before, we're the most unprotected species on the planet, black women, right? I want to know, like I was watching, Real Housewives of Atlanta yesterday. And Manetta Shaw, used to be Neo's wife, the first wife. She's now married to a white man that looks older. He had a great beard. He might not be older, but he looks older, right? He wasn't attractive or anything. So, not to me. He must be attractive to her. But in my mind, I want to be able to wake up to black Jesus every day. I want a black man, an alpha male, every day, right? That's just what I want, So I can't even date you because I'm just too pro-black for that, for a lot of different reasons. But number one, I'm not attracted to him. Just not attracted to him, right? And I often wonder, again, when I talk to guys, let me tell y'all something. When I talk to guys and they say that they've dated black women, I generally probably don't even keep talking to them because they dated white women because I'm so far off from what that is, right? So I don't believe that you can like them and then like me. And I like for a man to have a type. Like, I guess people, do y'all have types or that's just me that got a type? Because I have a type, right? I can't just like any kind of body, right? Yes, chest and all, the beard, the strength, the lips. That's right, the strength for sure. I heard a black man say they know most of us will not date outside of our race. and they could do what they want and come on back anytime. The message was black women don't wait around. His message was black women don't wait around. So he's telling us don't wait around for the black men, or we just don't wait around, period. Like, I'm waiting on the black man. I'm waiting on the black man. Oh, okay. I'm waiting on the black man, but I want to be able to, like Neek said, the pink penises ain't gonna work for me, right? It's gonna be too weird for me. The skin, in period, is just gonna be too weird for me. And I know I probably shouldn't say that, but it would be. And for real, y'all, I don't even date light-skinned men. I like dark men. I'm very much attracted to dark men. Very dark. You can be dark and ugly. Just dark. You just have to be dark, right? Yeah, you just have to be dark. Anyway, did y'all see the comment that a subscriber left me regarding P-Valley? If y'all can, get a chance to read it. And then drop down in the comments and get back to me and tell me what you think about it. Because he said that I should not have, he don't understand why I didn't want to see two men having sex. He said he didn't understand that. I got a type, black, muscular, yeah. That's probably about my type. That's my type too, Nick. That's my type too, with pretty teeth. Pretty teeth. Pretty teeth. I'm attracted to your teeth. I don't want you to have no spaces, no gaps, no butt. Just pretty teeth. I don't want to see it either. Yeah, that ain't attractive to me. Now, I don't want to get too vulgar on here, but it just ain't. Well, it don't matter because I would be in Panama enjoying his condo. I know that's right. I know. Listen, one of my friends dated a white guy, and he lived on a golf course or he lived on a country club or something, right? He lived at a country club, a golf course, somewhere fabulous, right? And she said she had just like an old white woman when she went. And he lavished her with gifts, bought her furs, gave her a black card or whatever you get, I've had several friends that date him. I just, I just can't. Because when it's time for you to touch me, I don't want you to touch me. It's looking slim out. It is, Tawana. Hey, Tawana. But I'm planning to hold out and wait on a brother. I'm just only attracted. Me too, Tawana. Listen, now, y'all know I just got able to go outside with the COVID, right? Now, we got the monkeypox. Now, y'all don't take this lightly. I know that nobody want me to talk about it, but it's something serious, right? And it's not a sexually transmitted disease. It can be because it's touch skin to skin. Continue to wear your mask. I watched a black doctor today on the Roland Martin show, and she said the reason why it starts with the mouth is because that's where it starts from, and then it spreads because of the spittle that come out your mouth. So continue to wear your mask, y'all. Continue. I know some of y'all walking with Jesus. I am too. But this thing here is serious because it hurts. It can last 2 to 4 weeks, most likely 4. And there's after effects of it, right? And the doctor said this morning that those marks can, even after the blisters and stuff go down, those marks stay on you. It's like a scarlet letter or something, like leprosy, right? So, I want y'all to wear y'all masks, even though I know people ain't, but I know everybody cute and want everybody to see the cuteness, right? But you got to wear your mask, right? The guy from your comments is the prime example of people have to realize that just because you don't agree does not mean you're a bad person. It's your channel. You can say what you want. So did you see the comments, Nick? Because he went on. He had bullet points. He had 4 bullet points, and then he kept debating me. And listen, bruh. I don't want to see that. I just don't want to see that. Everybody do what they do. Everybody's gonna do what they do. I don't want to see it. Yes, he kept going like, yeah, he did, Nick. And I just like, bruh, I just don't want to see that. And you're not going to convince me in this conversation that gay is everybody should be gay or whatever his point was. I don't forget what his point. But he lost me when he said, who is God? So, okay, all right. Have a good day, sir. You know, because I ain't getting ready to debate that. We ain't getting ready to go all theological with it. You know, I just said I don't want to see two black men having sex. And I don't. You said what you said. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch the comments, see the comments. I didn't see the comment, I like you. Don't want to see it either. Yeah. I mean, we all know gay folks. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You gay, ha ha ha. But I don't want to see two men. It emasculates the man. Like, I have a perception of what a black man is. So I don't want that distorted. I don't want to see that. That's just all. I don't want to see that. I mean, get down how you get down, right? It's just all weird to me, that's all. Because I'm straight. If I was gay, if I was LGBTQ, it wouldn't, I would get it. Yeah, But back to the interracial dating. Like, so it looked like, Jeanette, we're going to have to go to another planet. Now, I'm trying to fix up a trip now. See, Jeanette is my friend and fix up good trips. So, Jeanette, you're going to have to fix the trip up for us to go to Mars, Pluto, Venus, somewhere. They somewhere. Because they ain't in this dimension. I don't know. I'm going to quit saying that. We're going to have to fix up a trip where we can go find them handsome chocolate men. Right? I want to go. Let me tell y'all where I want to go. I want to go to all the Black Islands. I've been to Jamaica, but I want to go back. I would like to go to Jamaica every year, but I don't want to get tested. When it's all over with, I want to go to Jamaica every year. I want to go to Turks and Caicos. I want to go to Trinidad. I want to go to all the Black Islands where black folks live. I want to go. I'm going to tell y'all what I want. Have y'all seen, Nick, I sent him to you. Have y'all seen that young black dude that I call Black Jesus? He got the beard. He got the dreads. He got the turban thing on him. He wear glasses sometimes. Sometimes he take them off, and he just masculine and chocolatey. I want one of them. My age. I want one of them. Or a little bit younger. That's what I want. My age. Like, what would be the biggest age gap, ladies? Y'all tell me. Drop down in the comments right now and tell me. What is the biggest age gap that you would accept? Like, we was just looking at Love and Hip Hop Miami. And I was just looking at that, and Trina's dude, she 45, and I Googled it. Her dude is 29. 29 to 45 is only 16 years, but he's in his 20s. Now, if you 55 and 15, 40, that's a little different. But that young, like, what could you do? What do you talk about? What do you talk about? Yeah, Nick, I want one of them, but about 10, 15 years older. Because he looks like he in his maybe 29 or something too. I want one of those. That's what I want. I want one of those. I want one of those. I want one of those. 20 year? Okay, so 20 years older, you'll do 20. Now, for me, the gap has to be, the gap would be 15 years younger. I don't want you to be 15 years older. I don't want you to be 15 years. I want you could be 15 years younger. Older. Yeah, Nick, you younger, so you could do older. I'm 14 younger than my friend. Yeah, that's cool if you're the younger one. But if you're the older one, if you're the older one, I guess that's okay. Like my gap might be 10 years, but I don't know. Look like I'm about to start hanging around colleges or something. I don't know. And try to groom him up and get him right. Because I'm just saying, y'all. Oh, my God. I just know I can't go white, though. I can't go white. I don't want to go white. But have anybody dated Africans or Jamaicans or what race have you dated? Yeah, I'm starting to start hanging around colleges. I am. Somewhere, the grad schools or something. Because, like, let me tell y'all something at work. This man told me the other day, he wanted to say he was 70 or 71. I can't say how good he looked because he kept his mask on, but he looked like he was decent. And he said his girlfriend was younger than his oldest daughter. So I said, well, how old? He kept hemming and hawing. How old? She was 33. I think he said 33. And I said, well, what do you see in her? Like, I don't get that part. You dated African. Hey, Glorious Love. I didn't get that part. Like, what did you see in her? More importantly, what did she see? Well, I know what she saw in him. She saw money bags. So he said he quit her this time because she asked for $18,000. Well, you retired, you own your house, you get a pension. Why not? That's what you're there for. You 40 years older than her. What did you think she want? Love? So it always, and he said that younger women are always attracted to him, like he was the ish, right? He said his second wife was 15 years younger than him, so she was attracted to him, like they choose him. He kept saying it. I'm thinking to myself, Negro, I ain't stunning you. I don't like old men with white hair like that. Nola, my girl Nola, your kid's daddy, really? Are you still with him? I don't like old men and I'm old. I know that's right, Sheila. Me either. I'm the same way. Are you still with your kid's dad, Nola? And if you're not, what was that experience like as opposed to a black man? What was the joy in that? And how did he treat you? Did he treat you any different? I now have a younger than me Jamaican. Ooh. Ooh, go ahead, Rosa. Give it a go. Give it a go. You not with him, Nola? So what was the difference between him and a black man? Rosa, go on and date that young Jamaican girl. Have you some fun in your life, child. Go on date him. Go on date him. Tell me about it. Go on date him. Go on date him. I heard they were very good sexually. That's what I hear. Word on the curb. That's what I hear. When I went to Jamaica, I stayed at a what you call that? I didn't stay down where the where the hotels and stuff was. I stayed we had a villa. That's what it was, right up in the mountain. But they say people go to be with the Jamaicans. Jeanette, yeah, Jamaica. Oh yeah, I know for you, Jeanette. I think we're going to have consider white as black. Wait, what? I think we're going to have to consider white as for black women. He is going to have he's gonna have to have a lot of swag, yeah. He has the burning. Wait, what? I can't lie. The burning what? The burning what, Rosa? Hypersexual. Who was hypersexual? Nola, your white man or your black? The white man was hypersexual. Oh wow. Oh wow. And I think so. This is for me, y'all. I think when my friends date white guys, I always ask them to ask, have you dated a black woman before? And are you really interested, or are you just interested in the novelty of being with a black woman? Are you really looking for love with a black woman? Are you just going to be sexing a black woman? Yes, white man was hypersexual. Really? Oh, really? That's why you got them 2 babies. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I like my man tall, dark, and handsome. I don't like anyone like... I know that's right, Sheila. Hey, Toria. I must say the pink people, men, be so nice and generous. I keep hearing that. I keep hearing that. I keep hearing that. I keep hearing that. That's what I hear. Because he was... I told you because he was hypersexual. Like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Y'all just share y'all experiences with me. I got to live through y'all. Because, I don't know. Yeah, Neek. He was doing a lot. He was licking her like she was a lollipop. He was infatuated with the chocolate. He was infatuated with the chocolate. Which when I see white men and they like black women. Because when I was on that dating app, white men said something to me all the time. I never responded. I never even really read what they were saying, right? But the white guy dogged you, Nola? I like shoe black, as my mom was. I know that's right. Me too. I ain't heard that one. I ain't heard that one in a while. Shoe black. That's right. Me too. I like shoe black. I'm telling you, I like them black, right? Like black. Yeah, he did. He did, huh? And see, that's what so let me tell you this, Nola and everybody. So that's what I think, did he ever call you the N-word? Because I think that, okay, he may like you and all like that, or it could be a novelty. He just excited to be with a black woman, so on and so forth. But I think that deep down, they don't really like you, right? So what were arguments like, Nola? Did he ever call you out your name, the N-word? No? Okay, okay. 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 Yeah, so that's what I would be thinking. Like, I don't know, but just because we're so culturally different, you know, they don't expect to date someone for years. We often see black couples date for years and years. Yeah. So you're saying, oh, well, I want to be years and years and years. It just ain't never happened for me. But, well, yeah, not, well, the last one was 10 years, but that shouldn't even be in there, so that don't count. But I love black men as well, but they not act, yeah, they don't act right. They don't act right. They don't act right. They don't act right. You know, what we gonna do though? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Like, we got to have a black women's summit? And let me tell y'all what I saw. This is totally off topic. So, you know, they sentenced, the federal sentence for the guys that killed Ahmaud Arbery. They've already been sentenced with the state. And this was just a gesture. They sentenced them federally, right? So these punks was trying to get sent to a Fed prison, because, you know, Fed prisons are better than state prisons. They said, no, they're going to the Fed prison. But they got sentenced federally today, life, and okay. And they had Jesse there, bless his heart. Jesse, he's been fighting the fight for 100 years, all of my life, right? And, you know, Jesse's sick. And when I saw Jesse there, I said, well, maybe he's doing all right. But Jesse couldn't hardly talk, and they had to prop him up there. He's just a prop. They propped him and they held him, you know, by his chest. They propped him up there, right? And I said all this to say, Jesse probably said, I want to go. Because that's all he knows. That's what he's been doing all his life, is fighting for our rights, right? And so he wanted to be a part of that. I don't know how old Jesse is, but he's old. And I just think that we just got to say, good job, Jesse, because Jesse done did a good job. That's just been on my mind today. Y'all ain't had nothing to do with what we talking about. It's just that I saw Jesse, and I know that he's sick, because I follow him on IG, but they stood him up, propped him up, and he said what he said. You couldn't hardly understand what he was saying, but he was saying it. You could feel the tenacity and the you could feel the spirit in which he was talking. Okay, but anyway, back to the man. Hey, Dion, and that's all right. We're talking about. Wait, let me see what Nola said. I went back to black, but they act funny when they hear you be. Oh, do they? Because I'm like that too. When a guy tell me he didn't date it, I'm like that too. Dion, we're talking about interracial dating. Have you dated interracially, and would you, and why not, or why? Jesse tired of standing up for us all the time. Now, I know it. He was tired. He looked tired today. I said, why y'all? But and I said that, like, why did y'all bring Jesse? But I'm saying Jesse wanted to be there. And his wife said, you go ahead, Jesse. I'm tired. I'll see you on TV. Jesse wanted to be there because he was. You couldn't understand quite what he was saying, but you could feel what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you deserve to be pampered. So when black guys hear you being with a white guy, what's the how they act? What do they say to you? What do they say? Like, why was you with him? Like, are they angry? Like, I want to know all that, because I feel a way too when I see black men. When I meet a man and he says he's dated a white woman, especially if he says he got kids with one, I'm like, he don't like me for real. No, I've never, but I'm open. You're open. Okay, good. I just want a loving, faithful, and God-fearing man. I know that's right. I know that's right. Me too. Me too. Yeah, me too. But I just think I'm too culturally different to be with one. Because I'm going to say stuff out my mouth, and he ain't going to understand. You know. Yeah. I want to be pampered too. You know. But, I'm going to say stuff out my mouth that ain't going to be nice. I'm going to say stuff that ain't going to be nice. And that's going to cause a big hullabaloo. What y'all watching? I'm going to watch me something good on TV tonight. I had a wonderful day today. One guy said, we don't want you. Oh, that was harsh. You've been tainted by the oppressor. Ooh, that was deep. He was a black power brother. Scotty on TikTok now. What'd he do? Who is Scotty on TikTok? I got to find. Send him to me. Send him to me, Jeanette, when you get a chance. I think the black guys are more accepting than the counterpart, but there were some that objected. Yeah, that was harsh. The oppressor. Where we at? Ew. You know, wow. Wow. The thing is, black men, let me tell y'all what the problem is, and I'm going to talk about this in depth all the time. The problem is that, and I saw this when it was changing, the problem is that women have not been making men be men and date them and treat them properly, and they've been taking whatever a man hands them and however they've been treated, right? And so now, a couple generations later, this is what we have. Because I saw the tide when it was turning, right? And I would tell my mother about that. And she'd be like, oh, you want too much and this and that. But no, I want to be treated, I want to be dated, I want to be treated with kindness and care and concern. And my daddy said, I hope you know what you're doing. I know that's right. I know that's right, yeah. Well, you did it, and it's over. That was an experience. I just, back to what I was saying about black men have forgotten their place in life. Point blank, period. And there are not a lot of alpha males out there, and more betas, right? And betas that think they're alphas, but they're really betas, right? Because what I've been finding, even before I got single, my girlfriend who was single would tell me that men want you to chase them. And I find that to be true. Like, I done had men say, I was waiting on you to call. What? What? An alpha's gonna come get what he want, and that's what I want. Somebody that know what he want and come get it. I wish I could like the swirl. I'm trying. They have forgotten how to court a woman. Absolutely. Hey, Sheila. Okay, thanks. I'll look at it when I get finished. Because, you know, before I got with my ex, I was used to, and I'm still used to, I just ain't encountered it too much. I was used to a man being a man. A man being a protector and a provider and all those things that a man stands for, right? And that's not the case now. These men have become soft as sharp, and they might as well have on skirts and dresses. The woman in the absolutely, Sheila, absolutely. I just told my girlfriend that today. Absolutely, absolutely. But the problem is that women don't know their worth. That is the problem. And you have to know your worth, whether you date black, white, green, purple, pink. You have to know your worth. And once you know your worth, then there are a lot of things that you just won't accept. And there are a lot of things, and if you talk with confidence and you talk with your worth, those men that are unworthy will fall back anyway. You know, they'll fall back anyway because they can't run over you, they can't mistreat you, they can't use you, they can't abuse you, so you're of no good to them, right? But I wish that black men would get it together as a whole because, you know, we got younger black men and they're looking up to this, and you know there's no respect for us, really. And then nobody wants to date, nobody wants to court. You want to just ram into it, and I don't even know you, sir. You know, nobody wants to have the conversations that need to be had. And I was telling my friend this the other day. So in the dating world, you know, we modern now, we up to date. Before, there were certain things that I wouldn't talk about, like sex. When I meet a man, I wouldn't talk about that. Now, I think it's very important when you meet a man, maybe the first, second conversation, however it's flowing, to discuss sex. It's very important. That's all part of the interview process. What do you like? What you don't like? What are you willing? You know, what you bending on? What, you know, because you need to know how far off he is, or if he's like, you know, you need to know these things, right? Because you get to know somebody, get to liking them and hanging around them, and then get to the sex and it's not what you want, or it's too much or too little, or whatever the situation may be. So it's very important that you talk about all things And if you do date interracially, it's important that you talk about religion, what your family think. Have you dated outside of your race before? Do you have kids? Like all that stuff is important. All of that stuff is important. Are you Republican or Democrat? All that is important, right? What are your views on this? Because listen, culturally we're different. And if you're trying to date them for a moment, that's fine. But if you're trying to make it long term, those are things that you need to know. Those are things that you need to know. It's very important because that can make or break a relationship, right? Interracially or not, but especially interracially, right? Can you take your interracial friend out amongst your friends? Can you take them to church with you? Can you, around your family? Like, is that going to be a problem with your people? Like, all of that is important. Is he comfortable being around other folks, your folks? Can you go around his? You know what I'm saying? All of that is important. All of that is important, right? I want, because I'm a dreamer, I want what I want, right? And that is a handsome, intelligent, caring, spiritual, God-fearing, hardworking, the list can go on and on, black man, right? August 7th, I used to like a Chinese guy a year ago with his Chinese racist. Oh, really? Really? I've heard that about them. They really like to stay in their culture. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. What did they do? What did they do? Tell me some things. What did they do? How did you know? Did they act funny? Did they, what did they do? What did they do? Oh, wow. I bet that was different. Especially going around their family. I watched a movie about that. It was really good. I can't think of it. It came out a few years ago. Oh, wow. And they really into, I know the Chinese are really into where you are financially as well. I know that. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm waiting on Black Jesus. That's what I'm waiting on, Black Jesus. No, he warned me. Oh, he warned you. Okay. Oh, he warned you. Oh, wow. Okay. He liked you. Now, had he dated black woman before? He was just in fantasy world about one. Because, we are the greatest things on earth, right? The greatest. We are the greatest. We are the best woman on earth. I like to consider myself Mother Earth. We're Mother Earth, right? We carried a whole bunch of people on our backs all the time, and we have throughout history, right? We are the strongest women on earth. I know that. Black women are the strongest. Nobody can tell me no different. Nobody can tell me no different. We are the strongest on earth. We are the strongest on earth. Yeah, I truly believe that. And I see it all around. No, but he stated he had to fight off. Really? Was he really? Was he handsome? Was he tall? He had to fight off. Really? Oh, wow. Okay. I've never seen a Chinese that was that attractive that I would want to get with him. I know it's gonna sound ignorant, but they all look the same. Very handsome. Okay. Okay. All right. Was he tall or was he short? Mama was lying about his daddy. That's why. Mama was lying about his daddy. She liked the black man too. Yeah, she liked the black man too. Oh, wow. He was tall. Oh, he was different because they're usually short. Yeah, he was tall. Yeah, he was tall. Mama was lying about his daddy. Yeah, Mama was lying. And then, maybe Nola could go into this. I think when you have biracial children, it becomes a problem for them as well. It becomes a problem for them as well. Because I've heard them say, as adults, like they didn't know where they fit, they didn't know where they belong. People mistreated them on both races, treated them wrongly. They have all that to think about. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I just want the black man, y'all. I just want the black man. We gon' you know, my girl Mo is going to have a good time with her guy. She is going to report back to us. They're going on a wonderful weekend trip. Like, you know, my friends that have dated white guys, expense is not a problem. It's not a problem. Your grandchildren are half Jewish, really? Oh, they shooting outside. That don't ever happen. Oh my. Oh my. Uh, your grandchildren are half Jewish. Oh. It depends on where you live and your families. I have a few mixed children on my father's side. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, you know, it makes it hard for kids, you know. Listen, my youngest child was very, very light. Very, very light. And people would have the audacity and the nerve to ask me, was his daddy white? Like, I could never walk up to somebody and say, hey, their daddy white. But people would do that. Now, of course, he lightened up when he got about 5 or 6 or whatever. I mean, darkened up a little bit. But he was very, very light. And I don't know where that came from. The show didn't come from me. Maybe come from his daddy's side somewhere down the line. But I know we straight from the tribe. So I know it didn't come from me, but I don't know where it come from. Love is love. That is right, August. Love is love. You watching your eyelids. How do you, what? Neat. You watching your eyelids. Oh, you tired. You sleepy. Okay, I got it. Me too. I'm going to sleep. Okay, I know that's right. Oh, I just got it. I'm slow. That's because I'm tired too. You know, I had to watch, y'all. I had to watch Love and Hip Hop. What was it? Atlanta? Is it in Atlanta? Atlanta and Miami. I had to. That's why I said 10-15, because I had to watch them. I love them. And they ain't had a show in 2 years. They've been mixing the shows together, but they ain't had their own individual shows since the pandemic. I had to watch them. Y'all know I like reality. Y'all know I love black reality. And y'all know I love mess. So I had to watch them. I had to watch them, y'all. Anyway, I'm tired too. I wish we could go on and on, but I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. And I got to do some writing tomorrow. You know, I didn't do any writing today. I was supposed to, but I was just too busy. I've got to do some writing tomorrow. So, y'all, thank you. Did they come? Yeah, they came on today, Sheila. They probably on right now. You know, they repeated back on VH1. It was Atlanta and Miami. Suki Hana and Trick Daddy and Jock. They brought in one of Jock's girlfriends, child. Good night, y'all. Good night, y'all. Peace and love. Bye-bye.